Free disclaimer. Hello everyone, and if you are a Metal Fight fan watching this video, this is absolutely the best stadium to get if you are into anything Metal Fight at all. So obviously, quick little plug here, and actually just a general story first of all. If you want to get the Summit Stadium, this is officially on Bays and Bricks, and this is for a pretty fair price, and I'll explain why. First of all, this stadium, if you try to go into the market right now, trying to get one on decent condition, dude, hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. And what exactly is this Summit project? Why does it matter? Why is it important? We'll kind of get into that. So first of all, I want to give a big shout out to the MVP of this, which is Dan. I did only help a teensy bit, maybe like if we were to give a percentage, maybe like 2%, like very, very small. I had sent my, actually we're gonna give the story now. This one is not just a teensy bit beat up just because of how much I had to move it around with all the stuff that happened, but my father had actually saved this original kind of mint BB10, never been really used for so many years, because if we ever wanted to do Metal Fight content, he was like, okay, we'll have this just in case we ever want to go do those videos again on a nice proper stadium. So that's a very nice and a little bit of a sweet story. But when I was talking to Dan about this project and this idea of like a proper kind of project that would be tackling like the BB10, but like kind of like this idea of like this repro thing, and this idea that like for an example for the future for general Metal Fight content that I wouldn't have to like kill all these stadiums and there'd be a good alternate solution, I was very much on board. So there are a few faults with this stadium, and we're gonna put it next to the Summit because, I mean, if you just want to see like the modified walls for an example, the bottom is the Summit, the top is the original. You're just gonna notice that it's none of like this weird stuff. Now with the Summit, it's literally just like if you look properly on the walls, all the shapes and everything, and just the ridge is a little bit different. The ridge is just not as pathetic in this. Like I said, this is an improvement over the original, and the BB10 I would consider is the best Metal Fight stadium for Metal Fight Bays, obviously. So with that being said, I thought it would just be fun and nostalgic just to go over about whatever the can and just call it from there. So I will just be grabbing out random stuff and I'll just be kind of giving my thoughts as we go on. Okay, so first of all, let's do a little bit of a comparison here. I have my lovely Samurai Pegasus. So I'm not gonna launch on this one because this one's still pretty good condition. I'm just gonna stack this on my super like old one for the videos. Okay. And plus, another good reason is because these stadiums are finite, right? So a reproduction, very, very epic, very, very awesome. That means for the future of this stuff, we have an easily accessible and affordable stadium. So, okay. You can kind of see how it kind of catches this stuff. A little bit more. Try it again. Again. So what's your difference here? Okay, so basically the difference between this and the original BB10, which Dan has actually already provided a lot of the measurements and stuff, the walls are just generally corrected, and you'll probably see like one versus the other just for the general sizing of stuff, but a few corrections on the walls just for their general size, fixing that kind of weirdness of the original stadium for the imperfections, and also just like the general, I believe like the outer ridge or whatever, it'll just catch it like a little bit better just because the outer ridge is just a little bit better there. But yeah, everything about this is an improvement over the original, and it's easy to get. It's very, very, very easy to get. So that is the big fun with a lot of this stuff. Just accessibility is so important. So to see, a very good job done here just for ways to get stuff. That is pretty cool. So I thought for the nostalgic route, we would just battle whatever the fuck I have, and then after I can just give my thoughts as I go on. But yeah, very, very pleased by this project here, you know. Yes, very, very fun. Ah! Yeah, but this is really cool. That was a little bit of a whack hell Drago launch, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't use Metal Fight that much. There you go. But I thought this would be a little bit nice. Okay, fun. Look at that beautiful ridge catch. Oh, oh my god, look at the nice KO. Right, I'll link in the description for a lot of those comp players for the Metal Fight stuff. He did a lot of testing work just to prove and just to show just the niceness of that stadium. I'm more of I'm kind of into Metal Fight competitive. I'm just more casual, but also casual wise, yes, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Like I said, they basically have essentially the best Metal Fight stadium that came out of Metal Fight. Like, basically improved. Is awesome. This is not going in my favor. Oh, you poor Pegasus. Oh god. This is how I die. Well, I actually don't even know. Alright, we'll throw this up against a Ray Gill. You can get that ridge action. That epic ridge action. What else can we throw up against this? I'm gonna try some other stuff for fun. Yeah. It's very nice to see for the WBO community, just to see a lot of these great projects like the Shin Tornado Attack stuff, now the Day in the Summit. You know, it's great to see a lot of love that the fans do for the community and a lot of the hard work. We got El Drago Rush against Grand Capricorn. Okay, well, we got it. Woof! I kind of actually miss some of this Metal Fight stuff. I've been doing a lot of X stuff, so just any fun I can really get out of this, I will take. Okay, so now from here on out, we're gonna just grab whatever and just do a lot of this rando stuff. Okay. Very entertaining, just kind of seeing, I don't know, the ridge holding, the ridge keeping. Okay, let's make things a little bit more nuts. I'm just gonna get a lot of this random stuff, whatever I find, just for the fun of it. Oh god. Oh lord. Well, I put myself into this. Oh, my general advice, don't put Metal Spike on this. Don't use Metal Spike at all. I hate that tip so much. Okay, well, if Lacerda wins this one, it deserves that spot in the crossover project. That's the Baywhite X voting for remakes. Okay, well, you didn't deserve it. Okay, let's get this in like a... It's a Hyper Leon, I think? I don't know what I got. Okay. What else do we have? Interesting. Does Hyper Leon take it and win? Look at this. Do we get it? Do I get it? Do I get it? I'm just really just trying to throw this up against whatever I have with me right now. Any minute now. counter Leon. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful wall tech we have with our good old Capricorn. Throw this up against Gravity Perseus. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we will find out soon. Yeah, it's pretty cool shit, man. I get whatever entertainment I can out of this stuff. You know, it's mostly just going through memory lane of like all the stuff I have. Just for the fun of it. Nice old casual metal fight stuff. But you can basically see it catches the ridge very nicely. I like the walls. It's just a nice overall improvement for the work that was done for the stadium. Well, El Dorado, we're gonna throw it up against Basalt. Okay. See how it does. Oh, look at that. Catching the ridge so nice. Oh my god, look at that. In the meantime, gonna see what else I can throw up. I mean, throw it again. Not, yeah. Don't misquote on that. Yeah, we could do this. Oh god, I threw it up against one of the worst ones. I'm sorry. It's gonna lose this one. Well, at least you got to see the summon in action for that epic gameplay of the ridge catching. Look at that nice ridge. Look at that. And I'm caressing the ridge. Okay, yeah, that was awful. I apologize. Okay, let's do a I'm actually curious how circle flap does. That's pretty cool. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Ooh, out of here! Oh my god. It knocked it into the old one. Whee! Okay, well that's Hell Crown. Again. Dear God. Under here. Throw it up against Blitz. You get to see the epic walls in action. Those are just very gross big smacks there. Okay. We'll get you. And then you. And then after we'll get close to wrapping up. Yeah, that was some pretty Sfang-Leon. You got that big wall bounce back. I am also just trying to do like a lot of battles just to like survey potential damage and whatever. Hey, ayo! Very disappointed. We got a little bit of that wall bouncing. I don't know what's going on there, but I will take it. What else do I got that I want to really do? I don't really have that much, actually. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. It's on the other side of the stadium. Sorry about that. Well, okay, well, I got a few more. Let's do our lovely Samurai against... Let's throw it up against Phantom Orion. Okay, let's get our Phantom Revenge. Look at that. Flash. Attack mode, and we got a little Griff Zerago. Flash. Gonna do it against our little friend Big Bang here. Okay. Okay. Then look at how nice. The final one, for one of the final ones. Storm Pegasus against this Archer Griff. Dear God. That's another one for Galaxy Pegasus. No contest at all. This was not as close as I thought this would be for a final battle. Alright, well, first round goes here for our good old friend, the cool El Drago. Our final round. Okay, so as far as my final thoughts go for the summit, we I will probably condense this in editing because I think this session's maybe like 20-30 minutes or something, and I want to obviously make sure this is an appropriate length for a little overview, so you'll probably just only see the best highlights. But yeah, I mean, listen, the stack's pretty good on my other BB10 stuff, and that's if they're below it, if they're on top of the exact same. Good for stacking, whatever. I always recommend, by the way, you usually have about 2, just so it can absorb a little bit of the impact. Alrighty, so what are my final thoughts on the Summit project? You can see, after I use it a little bit, just the typical stuff, little marks and everything. Very nice stadium. Again, price is very, very fair for it. Improves over just the general imperfections of just how the BB10 was and how it existed, and it's a good investment if you are casual and you just want a good stadium for Metal Fight stuff. This will be the best one that there is to get right now. If you're a competitive player, there are interesting different developments because this is now kind of like, I would think it is an improvement over the original stadium. There's different stuff to factor in now, like how the ridges and the walls and certain combinations that Dan and other people have done testing work for. So if you want to see a little bit more closer to that stuff, you can see. I just wanted to kind of do the casual focus just because I'm not that crazy comp MFB guy. I just like Metal Fight quite a bit because I grew up with it, but I do appreciate a lot of the work that went into this. So again, kudos to Dan for just the initiative just to have this be done, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's about it for this video. That's all I have to say. I will probably be using the Summit for any future Metal Fight videos just because, but I'll probably just have it maybe like stacked on top of my old ones or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and bye.